The medical bay on Polis Massa was quiet. Too quiet. Obi-Wan Kenobi stood beside the bed, his cloak still scorched from the fires of Mustafar. Master Yoda watched from the shadows, his small hands folded, his eyes heavy with sorrow. Bail Organa held his breath near the door. Padme Amidala lay pale and trembling. The twins had just been born. A boy, a girl. 2 tiny cries, 2 tiny hopes. Yet the mother who carried them was fading fast. "She has lost the will to live," the medical droid said softly. Obi-Wan leaned closer. "Padme, please, you must hold on." Her lips moved, a whisper, barely a breath. "Luke." Obi-Wan nodded gently, brushing her hand. But then, she spoke again. "Leia, take her to him." Obi-Wan froze. His heart stopped cold. "Take her? Where, Padme? To whom?" Padme's eyes fluttered. A single tear slipped down her cheek. "To Anakin. He must know her. Save him through her." Then her hand fell still. Silence crashed over the room like a collapsing star. Yoda's ears drooped. Bail's mouth opened, but no words came. Obi-Wan stared at the tiny girl wrapped in white cloth. The daughter Padme wanted delivered to Darth Vader himself. "She does not know what she asks," Bail whispered. But Obi-Wan understood. Padme's final wish was not madness, it was hope, twisted by love. She believed Leia could pull Anakin back from the darkness. Yoda stepped forward, his voice grave. "Dangerous, this path is. The Sith, a daughter now they have. If fulfill her wish, we do." Obi-Wan looked down at Leia's small face. Her tiny fist curled around his finger. Strong, defiant, alive. And somewhere across the galaxy, on a black operating table, Darth Vader's mechanical lungs took their first breath, unaware that his daughter was about to be placed into his arms. The galaxy had 2 hopes, and one of them was about to be delivered straight to the heart of darkness. The stars above Polis Massa burned cold and quiet. Obi-Wan Kenobi stood alone at the viewport, watching the medical droids carry Padme's body away. In his arms, the infant girl slept, unaware that her father had become a monster. Yoda's plan was clear. Split the twins. Hide them. Forget them. But Obi-Wan could not forget. He looked down at Leia's tiny face and saw Padme. He saw Anakin. He saw every choice he had failed to make. "No," he whispered. "Not this time." Bail Organa turned, surprised. "Master Kenobi?" "I'm coming with you," Obi-Wan said. "To Alderaan." Yoda's voice crackled through the comm, sharp with warning. "Reckless this is. Found by the Emperor, you will be." But Obi-Wan had already made his choice. The ship jumped to hyperspace, stars stretched into white fire. And for the first time since Mustafar, Obi-Wan felt something other than grief. He felt purpose. On Alderaan, Queen Briha waited on the marble steps of the royal palace. She took the child gently into her arms, tears falling onto Leia's blanket. Bail placed a hand on Obi-Wan's shoulder. "She will be raised as our daughter, as a princess. And I," Obi-Wan said quietly, "will be her shadow." He knelt before the sleeping child and made his vow. "I swear, by the Force, your father's darkness will never touch you, not while I breathe." Far away, on a black medical table, Darth Vader's eyes snapped open. The mask hissed, and somewhere deep in the Force, he felt a flicker. A daughter, alive. 10 years passed on Alderaan. To the galaxy, Leia Organa was a princess, pampered, protected, polished. But behind the palace walls, she was something else entirely. In the deep gardens, beneath the silver trees, an old man waited each morning. His beard was longer now, his eyes sharper. The galaxy believed Obi Wan Kenobi had vanished into the deserts of Tatooine. The galaxy was wrong. Again, Obi Wan said softly. Leia, only 10 years old, raised her small hand. A stone lifted from the grass, trembled, then floated into her palm. She smiled. He did not. Control your emotions, young one. Anger is a shortcut, and shortcuts lead to ruin. She nodded, brown eyes burning with focus. Bail Organa watched from the balcony above, arms folded. He had agreed to this in secret. The Empire was growing. Star destroyers filled the skies. Whispers of a great weapon spread through the Senate. If the storm came, Alderaan would need more than diplomats. It would need a Jedi. By 12, Leia could deflect training bolts. By 14, she wielded a hidden lightsaber, green, slender, forged by Obi Wan himself. She trained in silence. She studied the Jedi texts. She learned the names of the fallen. But one name, Obi Wan, never spoke. One night, beneath the twin moons, Leia asked, "Master, who was my father?" Obi Wan froze. The wind stilled. The Force trembled. "A great pilot," he finally said. "A hero, once. And now?" His voice cracked. "Now, he is the reason I trained you." Far away, in the heart of the Empire, Darth Vader knelt before the Emperor, and the Emperor smiled. "I sense a disturbance." Mustafar burned, as it always had. Inside his black castle, Darth Vader knelt before a glowing meditation chamber. Lava roared outside the walls, but within, all was silent. He reached into the Force, searching, listening, and then he felt it, a pulse, faint, distant, but alive. His mechanical fingers curled. The chamber lights flickered. "Impossible," he rasped. The presence was warm, gentle, like a song he once knew, like Padme. But beneath that warmth, he felt fire, discipline, a blade that struck with the same fury he had carried as a boy on Tatooine. It was not just any Force-sensitive child. It was his. Vader rose slowly, his cape sweeping across the floor. He stepped into the throne room of his fortress and activated the holocom. The Emperor's hooded face appeared. "My master," Vader said, "I have felt a disturbance." Palpatine's yellow eyes narrowed. "Yes, I have felt it too, Lord Vader. A presence. Young, powerful, hidden." "Where?" Vader asked. The Emperor smiled, slow and cruel. "The core worlds. A planet of peace. A planet of politicians." Vader's breathing hissed louder. Alderaan. The name struck him like a blade. Bail Organa, the senator who had stood beside Padme in her final days. The man who had vanished from records the same week she died. Coincidence? No. The Sith did not believe in coincidence. "Master," Vader said, "permit me to investigate." The Emperor leaned forward. "Go, Lord Vader, but tread carefully. If the child lives, bring them to me, alive." Vader bowed. And somewhere on Alderaan, Leia Organa woke from a nightmare she could not explain. A burning man, a black mask, a voice calling her name. The sky above Alderaan turned black. A shadow the size of a moon slid across the sun. Bells rang in the cities. Children pointed upward. Birds went silent. The Death Star had come. Inside the royal palace, alarms screamed through every hall. Bail Organa burst into the garden, breathless. "They've found us," he said. "Tarkin? Vader? They're here." Obi Wan stood very still. He had felt it for hours. The cold, the hunger of the dark side circling above them. Leia, now 19, gripped her lightsaber. "Then we fight." "No," Obi Wan said softly. "We cannot fight a battle station." Bail's voice cracked. "Master Kenobi, they will fire. They will destroy everything." Obi Wan closed his eyes. The Force whispered the truth he already knew. There was only one way. He opened a private channel. His hands trembled as he keyed the frequency, a code only one being in the galaxy would recognize. The screen flickered. And there he was. Darth Vader. The mask. The breathing. The eyes. Behind the glass burning. "Anakin," Obi Wan said. Vader froze. "That name means nothing to me." "Then hear another," Obi Wan replied. "Padme." The fortress around Vader shook, consoles cracked, stormtroopers stepped back. "She bore a child, Anakin, a daughter. She lives. She is on Alderaan." Silence. Then a roar that shook the calm. "Lies. Spare the world," Obi Wan begged, "and I will give her to you." On the Death Star bridge, Tarkin raised his hand. Fire when ready. But Vader's voice cut through the chamber like a blade. "Hold." The super laser powered down. For the first time, the galaxy waited on the breath of a Sith. The shuttle landed in the royal courtyard. Stormtroopers poured out in white waves. Behind them, a figure in black. The ground itself seemed to tremble beneath his boots. Darth Vader had come home. Obi-Wan waited alone on the marble steps. No army, no guards. Just an old Jedi and a lightsaber he had not ignited in 20 years. The two men stopped, 6 paces apart. "Obi-Wan," Vader rasped. "When I left you, I was the learner." "Now you are broken," Obi-Wan said quietly, "and I am the only one left who remembers who you were." Vader's saber ignited, red, hungry. But Obi-Wan did not raise his own. "Strike me down," he said, "and you will never hear the truth. And the truth, Anakin, is the only thing left that can save you." Vader hesitated. The blade hummed inches from Obi-Wan's chest. "Speak." Obi-Wan stepped closer. His voice did not shake. "Padme did not die from a broken heart. She died giving birth to a child, your child." The red blade trembled. "She is alive, Anakin. She walks this palace. She breathes this air. She is your daughter." The Force exploded around them. Windows shattered. Stormtroopers staggered back. The sky itself seemed to crack. "And hear me now," Obi-Wan said, his voice rising like thunder. "She is your daughter, Anakin, and she will be your undoing." Vader's saber dropped a fraction. "No. Yes." And then soft footsteps behind them. Leia stepped into the courtyard, lightsaber in hand, eyes burning with everything she had ever been trained for. She looked at the man in black, and she said one word, "Father." The Death Star hung over Yavin like a frozen moon. On the command bridge, Grand Moff Tarkin stood with his hands clasped behind his back. Calm, cold, certain. The super laser was charging. The rebel base had minutes left. Darth Vader stood 3 steps behind him. But something was wrong. A voice, not the Emperor's, pressed against Vader's mind. It was Obi-Wan's final whisper from Alderaan's ruins. "The boy is your son." 4 words. 4 words that cracked 20 years of silence. Vader's fists closed. His breathing scraped louder through the mask. "Luke Skywalker, The pilot in the trench. His blood. His child. Lord Vader, Tarkin said without turning. You seem distracted. Return to your station. The super laser dish, locked onto Yavin 4, targeting computers chimed. Officers leaned over their consoles. 30 seconds to fire. Vader took one step forward. The Emperor's command pulsed through his thoughts. Crush the rebellion, destroy the moon, kill the boy. But beneath the order, beneath the years of pain, a father stirred. The red blade ignited with a scream of plasma. Tarkin spun, eyes wide. Vader, what are you? The lightsaber swept up and across. Clean. Final. Tarkin's body dropped to the deck before his words could finish. The bridge officers froze in shock. Then chaos. Vader moved like a storm. Blasters fired. Bodies fell. He slashed the firing console in half, sparks erupted, and the super laser's countdown died at 6 seconds. Yavin 4 survived. But across the galaxy, the Emperor felt it. A tremor in the dark side. His servant had turned. On Coruscant, Palpatine's yellow eyes snapped open in the throne room. His withered hand gripped the armrest. So, he hissed into the empty chamber. The apprentice chooses the sun. Lightning crackled between his fingers. Then the sun must die and Vader with him. The rebel base on Yavin 4 was silent. Not the silence of peace, the silence of shock. Word had spread fast. Tarkin was dead. The Death Star was crippled. And the man who had killed for the Emperor for 20 years was flying toward them in a tie, advanced alone, his beacon broadcasting a single phrase. I surrender to my son. Luke Skywalker stood on the landing platform, his hand resting on his blaster. He didn't draw it. He couldn't. Something in the Force told him not to. Princess Leia stood beside him. She didn't know why her heart pounded. She didn't know why the dark figure stepping off that ramp felt familiar. Not yet. Vader's boots hit the Duracrete. His breathing filled the silence. Rebel soldiers raised their rifles. General Dodonna shouted for them to hold fire. Mon Mothma watched from the command tower, her face pale. Vader walked forward, slow, tired. He stopped 3 meters from Luke and dropped to one knee. Father, Luke whispered. The word hit Leia like a thunderclap. She looked at Luke. She looked at Vader. And somewhere deep in her bones, somewhere older than memory, she understood. No, she breathed. No, that's not possible. But it was. Obi Wan's voice returned that night. A shimmer of blue light beside the campfire where Luke, Leia, and a kneeling Vader sat in uneasy silence. There is something you must know, young one, the old Jedi said gently. Luke is not the only Skywalker. Leia's head snapped up. Padme Amidala bore twins. Obi Wan continued, a boy and a girl. To protect them from the Emperor, we hid them apart. Luke went to Tatooine. You, Leia, went to Alderaan. Vader's mask tilted upward. His breathing caught a broken, mechanical gasp. 20 years of grief cracked open in a single heartbeat. 2, he rasped. I had 2. Leia stood up. Her hands shook. Alderaan was gone. Billions dead. Her father vaporized. Her home turned to dust. And the man kneeling before her had stood on the bridge when it happened. You watched my planet die, she said. Her voice was steel. I did, Vader answered. No excuses. No defense. And now you want forgiveness? No. His voice was quiet. I want to fight him. With you. Both of you. Both of you. Leia's jaw tightened. Tears burned in her eyes. But she did not let them fall. She looked at Luke. She looked at Obi Wan's glowing form. And then she looked at Vader, at the father she had never known. The monster who had stolen everything from her. Then earn it, she said. Every day. for the rest of your life." Vader bowed his head. The weeks that followed changed the galaxy. Luke trained Leia in the ways of the Force. She was a natural, faster than him, sharper, her mind already disciplined by years of Senate politics and rebel command. Yoda's voice reached them through the Force from distant Dagobah, guiding both twins from across the stars. "Strong the bloodline is," the old master whispered, "but strong too, the darkness watching them." Vader could not be a Jedi again. The machine kept him alive, and the dark side still clung to his lungs like smoke. But he could teach. He showed Luke how Palpatine fought. He showed Leia how the Emperor manipulated the Senate, where his secret bases hid, which moffs could be turned, which fleets would crumble without their admirals. He gave the rebellion something it had never possessed: the Empire's blueprint. Imperial defectors began arriving in waves. Captain Piet, Admiral Ozzel, entire Star Destroyer crews who had served under Vader and feared him more than the Emperor. When word spread that Lord Vader had turned, loyalty cracked across 100 systems. The mid-rim fell in 3 weeks. The outer rim followed. On Coruscant, Emperor Palpatine sat alone in his throne room, Bail Organa. Vader stood silently across the room as the Emperor reviewed reports from the Death Star, Imperial Intelligence, and Grand Moff Tarkin's investigation. Too many unusual events surrounded one rebel prisoner. Too many involved Darth Vader. Palpatine finally looked up. "You protected her." It was not a question. Vader remained still. The silence gave Palpatine his answer. The Emperor had spent decades studying weakness. He recognized it whenever it appeared. And now he sensed it inside his apprentice. Palpatine activated another display. Security recordings, canceled interrogations, modified detention orders, restricted access logs. Every piece pointed toward Vader. "You have developed an attachment," Palpatine said. Vader's mechanical breathing echoed through the chamber. But he did not deny it. That was the mistake. The Emperor rose from his throne. "The girl escaped," he continued. "You will correct that failure." Vader understood what was coming before the words arrived. "Find Bail Organa." Palpatine stepped closer. "Then kill her." The command changed everything. Until now, Vader had hidden behind secrecy. He could protect Leia through small actions and quiet interference. That option was gone. If he obeyed, his daughter died. If he refused, the Emperor would know the truth. The stakes could not have been clearer. For several seconds, neither man spoke. Finally, Vader answered, "As you command, my master." Palpatine smiled slightly.